up. 네, 경기 시작됐네요. 제가 처음부터
Game started. Spawning here top right as the red Zerg here on Circuit Breaker. We have Effort, Kim Jong-woo. Spawning here at the bottom right as the yellow Terran. With a 1 game lead, or 1 game streak rather. We have HiyA, Gulsahun. Notice the scouting pattern here of Effort. He's scouting southwards because you want to see the expansion as quickly as possible, and it's more effective to scout towards the expansion rather than going straight towards the base. And yeah, once again, big thanks to our sponsors at Hub Media for sponsoring more series of the KCM Legend matches. As I mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast though, we will be planning on doing more Kickstarters, both for Koreans and for foreigners. So people outside of Korea can finally contribute to this amazing series of games that we have every week. And we actually see a overpull here from Effort, and we don't really see much overpull, but it's actually going to do a bit of damage because we see HiyA is actually going for a fast command center. And overpull doesn't get you Zerglings as quickly as a 9 pull, but it does get you enough to pressure your opponent. And you can see here on the mini-map, oh, is he going to see? Yes, he sees the expansion go down. So he's going to pull that drone back. And oh, he didn't have enough lava to get those 6 Zerglings out as soon as possible, which is quite unfortunate for him. But the barracks has just started. Actually, he's going to use his drone to harass that. He's not going to harass that command center, I'm pretty sure. He's going to harass that barracks building. Actually, no, he's going to go for the command center one. I think in this case he should be going for the SUV building barracks. But a lot of SUVs pulled out here for HiyA, and once he sees these Zerglings, then obviously we'll see HiyA pull out the SUVs. Effort, known for being a really good player with Zerglings. Although the thing is, the barracks will go complete. HiyA's actually doing a nice job getting 3 hits on these Zerglings. Command Center's actually delayed though. Generally you want to not build your second supply depot until you get your command center up, because command center does provide a lot of supply. But oh, SUV does get away. And first Marine is out. It looks like Effort. Oh, is Effort actually? Effort's going to force a cancel on this. So that's unfortunate for HiyA. HiyA is so behind right now. Oh, he's going to get this Marine as well. I think that's game. This is just too many Zerglings here. And if he decides to, he can just surround the barracks. Oh, he might get this Marine? No, he won't get this Marine, but HiyA's lost so many SUVs and he's so behind. I'm not really sure what he can do to get back into this game. Behind this, Effort is droning up. And oh, these Zerglings just being so pesky. HiyA has to be really frustrated right now. Lair coming up for Effort. It looks like HiyA is just trying to catch up here by retaking that expand, but I think the Mulus will just come out just too quickly for HiyA to defend from.
근데 지금 저글링이 안 가고 있는 이유, 이건 어떻게 보면은 이제 뭐 나쁘게 말하면은
As
돈이 먼 걸 수도 있죠.
HiyA adding a second barracks here. No gas though, so it looks like he's just keen on trying to defend this expansion and take advantage of those extra minerals. Meanwhile, Effort taking that second gas, definitely wants to get that second gas to help build enough Smearless to kill off HiyA here. And there's a Spire.
아까 제가 차라리 못 막는 게 나을 거라고 이제 말씀을 드렸는데 이제 한 5분도 아니야.
I think HiyA should build a bunker though, because Zerglings and Millis will just wreak havoc if he doesn't have a bunker at the main expansion. And Effort's doing a really good job here. Well, yeah, as I mentioned, obviously Effort's gonna add Zerglings, considering the fact that there is no bunker out yet for HiyA. Like, HiyA's trying to play as greedy as possible, trying to get back in this game, but I think there's just too many Zerglings here. GG. So we have a really close race for today. Each